800 CHAB is proud to present Ask the Expert. Here's Rob Carney.
With Greg Marcyniuk, our insurance expert from Heritage Insurance in downtown Moose Jaw. Greg, it's that time of year. People are talking about it on social media. People are talking about it on the radio station. Watch out for motorbikes. It's that time of year. The snow is cleared. The roads are dry. The motorbikes are back on the road. And some safety tips for people who drive cars and motorbikes today, sir.
That's right, Rob. I know I was driving down Main Street the other day, and there were a lot of bikes out there, and people have the itch. The weather is warm, but they certainly aren't driving the way they should be. Mostly, I think, because of, they're excited, and as well, they haven't been driving them all winter. So here's 8 tips that just want to go through, let people be aware of them that are driving these motorcycles, and just so that you're a little safer out there. The first thing out of the 8 tips is take a professional rider training course. I don't know, a lot of people aren't aware of it, but Saskatchewan Safety Council actually provide an experienced rider program, and it's on one of the best courses in Canada held at the RCMP. You can just go online, take that course. It's a very small course. They only allow 3 riders in at a time. So tip number 2, again, it is mandatory, but wear an approved motorcycle helmet and make sure that it's fastened properly. Most crashes happen at speeds around 50K, and helmets are very effective at preventing head injuries at those speeds. The other thing is wear highly visible clothing, especially at night, and make sure that your headlight is functioning properly, and always wear protective clothing and protective gear when you are driving. Drives me nuts when I see guys with shorts and sandals out driving motorbikes. You should be aware of that. You should have protective gear.
One little wipeout, you get a lot of road rash.
Really bad road rash. The other thing is communicate with drivers and vehicles by using proper signals, lane positions, and brake lights, and try to establish eye contact with the driver whenever possible. Like I saw yesterday, a guy zipped in and out of the lane 3 or 4 times within feet of the vehicle, and you've got to be aware that accidents just happen like that. And again, keep an adequate space cushion when being followed, sharing your lane, passing other vehicles. Slow down and respect hazards of speed according to road and weather conditions. As well, scan your travel at least 12 to 15 seconds ahead so you can identify and avoid any potential hazards, and especially with the potholes we have right now. Very good advice. And predict what you might do if dangerous situations present itself. This gives you time to mentally prepare a safe outcome. And again, just remain alert. Keep hydrated and pace yourself. Your motorcycle driving is directly related to your physical and mental state. And always look twice before advancing through intersection. It may save you from a collision from red light runners or left turners. So just take that extra look. And the other thing is just limit distance of your trip and stop for much needed breaks. The other thing I just want to touch on is just taking someone along for the ride. Make sure that you are an experienced driver when you are taking a passenger. And your passenger must also understand what is expected of them or her while you're riding with you, such as learning the same amount of lean and in the same direction. And passengers should keep their feet on the foot pegs at all times and hold on to the rider with a hand around each, like around the side of the rider's waist.
All these tips are available online. If you're a motorcyclist, why not check them out? Heritage Insurance, nohassleinsurance.ca, or we can come down and see you, Greg.
That's correct, down the corner of 1st and Fairford Street West, and see any of our fine people here.
This has been Ask the Expert on 800 CHAB.